It was our anniversary. 7 years together, 7 years of shared birthdays, vacations, and quiet nights at home. I had planned the night meticulously. Her favorite flowers, candles, a home-cooked dinner, a playlist of songs that meant something to both of us. I thought it would be perfect. I thought it would remind her, and me, why we had built this life together. I didn't expect it to be the night that shattered everything. The evening started normally enough. She smiled when she saw the flowers. She laughed when she smelled the dinner. She held my hand, and for a moment, everything felt right. After dinner, I left the room to grab dessert from the kitchen. That's when I heard it. Her laugh. At first it was normal, light, casual. But then I realized it wasn't for me. I froze. The sound was coming from the living room, but it wasn't empty. And then I heard it. Another voice. A man's voice, deep and familiar. My chest tightened. My heart raced. I stayed frozen, unsure whether to confront what I was hearing or to retreat, hoping my mind was playing tricks. I crept toward the living room, just enough to see what I wasn't supposed to see. And then I did. There she was, sitting on the couch, laughing at something he said. Her hand rested on his knee. Her eyes sparkled, not with love for me, not with the warmth of the anniversary night we were supposed to be sharing, but with the thrill of someone else. I wanted to scream. I wanted to throw something. I wanted to demand answers, apologies, explanations. But my body didn't move. My mind was paralyzed, trying to process the betrayal in real time. She looked up, and for a split second, our eyes met. The realization must have hit her. Maybe she thought I wouldn't come back so soon. Maybe she thought she had hidden it perfectly. Maybe she thought she could still pretend, still manage, still deceive. But I was there, and I saw everything. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I didn't make a scene. I simply walked back to the kitchen, grabbed the dessert, and returned. I set it down calmly, deliberately. "Happy anniversary," I said quietly. My voice was soft, almost hollow. She froze. The man looked startled. Their little bubble of deceit had burst without a word, without confrontation, without drama, yet more devastating than any shouting could have been. I, she started, flustered. I shook my head. Don't. Just don't. The night ended quietly. I left shortly after, saying nothing more. I didn't want to argue. I didn't want to beg. I didn't want to give her the satisfaction of seeing me break. The next few days were surreal. I moved through life like someone half awake, replaying the sound of that laugh, the image of her hand on him, the cruel reality of betrayal unfolding right under my nose. Friends called, family noticed my silence, my distracted demeanor. "Are you okay?" they asked. But what could I say? How do you explain the kind of betrayal that cuts through your soul quietly, without warning, on a night meant to celebrate love? I realized then that I had a choice. I could let this destroy me, let it consume me, let it dictate the rest of my life. Or I could reclaim myself, my dignity, and my future. I chose the latter. I moved out. I sought therapy. I rebuilt routines, friendships, passions that I had neglected. I focused on what I could control, my life, my emotions, my healing. Slowly, painfully, the anger turned into clarity, and the heartbreak into determination. Months later, I heard about the man, about how long it had been going on, about the lies she told to cover it. I didn't need to confront her. I didn't need revenge. I didn't need closure. What I needed was myself. The anniversary that was meant to be a celebration became a turning point, a moment where I realized that love sometimes hides betrayal in the quietest, cruelest ways. But it also taught me resilience, strength, and the value of self-respect. Betrayal doesn't always come with shouting or confrontation. Sometimes it comes with a laugh, a glance, a touch meant for someone else. And sometimes surviving it means leaving quietly, reclaiming your power, and never allowing anyone to make you small again. That night changed everything. It destroyed what I thought I had, but it also revealed what I truly needed: honesty, respect, and the courage to walk away from the person who didn't value me.